Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. I'm back. It's the weekend. I feel much better now. We got more sleep. So let's actually catch up with some options not included. Hope you're doing well. Redneck, Carrie actually. Hello, Canadian Cuddles. Hope you're doing well. Yes, we're back. I finally managed to get some sleep at the weekend. Also, I thought I had to get a tire change, but it turns out I didn't. So that's good. Right. We did have a go at restarting this during the week, but we ended up doing Balatro instead. So now we're going to actually have a go at doing this. So the first thing I've learned is the volcanoes are too hot. We need to properly restrict access. This door isn't actually restricting access because of its position. So I think what I actually need to do is I need to be a bit more careful with this. I think I need to dump some water in here fairly quickly. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to dig a channel here. I might make this a little bit wider. Maybe something along these lines. Maybe that'll help. And then we'll dig out some water over here, and I'll put a little tile here. Yeah, we'll do something along these lines. Let's actually skill some people up as well. We'll do this. What do I actually want to do today? Basically, I want to first of all, we're going to build some smart batteries for the friggin' electrolyzers. They weren't actually storing the hydrogen power properly, so that's not ideal. Let's get mechatronics on Mimar. We've got to do that, but I want to make sure that nobody dies walking into a volcano. That kind of happened on our last attempt to restart this, but it happened early enough that I thought I would just restart instead. Yeah, what are you guys up to? Are you enjoying the weekend? I'm enjoying the weekend. I'm enjoying actually having some sleep again. I will get them to keep putting in the smart batteries. So the plan we had was to actually put a little room down here just to shovel the smart batteries in. I thought that would have been a sensible move. I'm also going to get them to just dig out most of this material. Usual scalding dupes because you make dumb choices having fun with the kids. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we did a fair bit of that, didn't we? Right, let's dig this as well. Let ourselves in here. I'm also going to shove one more hydrogen generator down here. I don't think we're going to bother tuning this one, so I'm not that fussed about putting it in a power plant. We could just put a little battery in here or a disconnected transformer just so it counts as a power plant. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I'll just put a little battery in here and not actually hook it up. And then we'll tile this up. You seem to have contracted slime like IRL. Oh no. That's no good. Let's priority 8 all of this stuff. That's too bad. Yeah, we'll focus on making sure that this is getting this isn't wasting the hydrogen yet. Eventually we're gonna move all of this stuff out of here. Other things to do, there's natural gas power we can get hooked up. The coal is going to run out at some point relatively soon, so hooking up a secondary power source would be a good idea. We can keep looking for additional coal deposits in the meantime. I feel like there's a couple more we can dig out without any issues, but the actual likelihood of these lasting long enough to make a difference is not super high. You can go in here and dig these out. That seems fine. Probably a little bit here too. Better get your doctoring skill up and make some pills. Yeah, fair enough. Just close this window. Yeah, we're just going to catch up. I might be around more tomorrow. We're just going to do a little short stream today just to get back in the spirit of things. If I dig this hole here, we should be fine getting the sand, the salt water out of here. In fact, actually, you know what? Let's dig it here. No, if we dig it here, the sand's going to come down. Is that going to be annoying? Yeah. We'll just dig that there as well. Stuff is overheating. That's fine. That's not fine, actually. This needs to be made out of ceramic, right? We have ceramic, don't we? Let's make it out of ceramic. I didn't really want this to actually fill up. I don't care about these. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have made this out of sandstone. But yeah, last time when we resumed this, we had a bit of a cascading failure at the start. That was mostly just because people were going in the volcano room and it was too hot. Building some volcano tamers, as, well, would also be a good idea. But we'll think about that in a minute. Let's not go too quickly. I'll speed to it. We've been going a little too quickly on this run, I think. We've been making some somewhat messy starting decisions. Which means we should do just a little bit of tidying up. But if we pour this salt water down here, that should be enough to make it non-lethal again for now, right? Like, if we just dig this out, if you just dig this out immediately. No, you need air. Fair enough. Got some faraway air. We need to box space things up at some point. Oh, look at all the steam we got in here. That's not ideal, is it? Do you want to let that out? Probably. That's a lot of steam, actually. If we could recondense that, that would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Right, salt water's coming in now. Okay, we let a little bit of it going the wrong way. That's not ideal. Yeah, you're scalding up here. Did you repair this? No, I'm actually asking you to do it. Oh. I'm probably going to need to disable access to this room for now. Yeah. Get out of there, Devon. You need to fill this back up. The pump is going to the electrolyzers. Oh, I see what the issue is. Well, I don't really want to turn this off either, because we're out of algae. I guess we actually just don't bother with this then. Maybe we don't bother with the water cooler there anymore. If we're actually relying on that as our water for the SPOM, we probably shouldn't do that. Okay, so the water's getting cleared out, that's fine. Let's tile this. Let's do it in granite. Is there a load of slime lung in here now? I don't think there is, because we kept the liquid seal here. Why are we drinking from the cool steam vent anyways? It wasn't erupting earlier. It overpressurized, so it was actually at a reasonable temperature. Now we've drained enough water that it is erupting again. That was what was going on with that. Right, let's put another tiley bit in here. And then this ladder can just come down here. Then he can walk in the room this way. That should be fine. I think I'm just going to leave this little gap here. We don't actually need all of this space for the batteries. Maybe we just put a Weezewort here and kill off the little bit of slime lung. We could do that. Probably not super necessary, but we could do that. We have the technology. Does this actually help condense the steam a little bit? Not really. What do I want to do? I mean, I think if anything, I just need to put another door in here. There isn't anything I actually want to grab in this room apart from the copper, so I think we can actually reasonably just store it here. And then we can leave that until we get some Atmo Suits. We can put some Atmo Suits in, by the way. We do have reed fiber. I was just hoping we could do something other than set up the volcano tamers immediately. I'm going to priority 9 this dig now. Constructions could go to priority 8. Let's priority 8 all of this stuff. This door could be priority 9, that's fine. Yeah, we've got to tidy things up just a little bit. The smart batteries has to happen first, because that's how we're going to make sure our SPOM works properly. Let's get the wart seed as well, that's fine. You alright, Max? You look irritated. Right, so this hydrogen plant is going to go... I believe there's one that we just didn't hook up to anything. It was this one. So I think what I actually need to do is connect this down here. No. I need to shift all of these over, don't I? Okay, let's not bother with that. Let's actually just hook this one up over here like this. That's totally fine. And then we haven't doored this bit. We could put a door here if we really felt like it. Make it a power plant so you can tune that one up. Sure, let's do it. We've still got a liquid lock here as well, just in case any slime lung gets through here. I'm not sure exactly where these are going to go. I mean, I guess we have room for a jumbo battery to go down here as well. We don't really need a jumbo battery, but might be a good idea, considering we've got the space. Yeah, sure, we'll put a jumbo battery down here as well. We don't necessarily need them, though, so I might skip the jumbo battery here. And then this could just go over here. Plant the wart seed in here. Oh. I like streaming on the weekend occasionally anyways. I don't do it all the time because usually I'm too busy. Why not too smart? Jumbo waste power, faster and more heat. Do we have enough refined metal for that? Yeah, we have enough refined metal for that. We could do that. That was the main thing I was worried about, but we have plenty of refined metal. We actually have lots of aluminium now as well. We haven't been using that. Yeah, it's less capacity, but that's fine. Now, let's see. So, I think what we'll probably do... Yeah, we'll build them like this, but we won't hook up every one to the same amount of batteries. That's probably fine. Can we priority 9 these ones, though? Because I actually want to hook these ones up. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't mind that we're wasting the hydrogen a little bit for now. Yes, yes, yes. Priority 9s. Don't worry about this too much for now. It's not getting scalding over here because the steam's condensing at the moment. Hopefully it will actually mostly condense soon. I don't mind that we're heating up the slime biome. Right, so automation-wise, we need to plug in one hydrogen generator per battery. So let's actually do it like this. Yeah. How many batteries is here? Okay, it looks like this one. Hold on, how's this working? Yeah, this actually works fine, I think. Although this one only has one battery. I think that's okay. Right, let's put a door here. Oh, we can't put a door there because of the friggin' hydrogen plant. Right. That's deceiving. That's fine, we'll sort that out. Who's suffocating? Oh, wow. That's very stupid. Oh, wow. No, George. You'll be fine. Let's not kill George by sealing him in a room like that. Okay, this seems fine. We could fill up the rest of the SPOMs today. I don't think it's really needed. This one's actually empty now by the looks of it. So we could activate this one if we really felt like it. Are these set to the... Okay, let's set these sensors to the same thing. So at the moment, this one is plugged in... Oh. This one has just been wasting... Wait. I see what the issue is now. The hydrogen is not corresponding to the one that's actually plugged in. I mean, this one's going down here. I never built a hydrogen pipe for this bit? Really? I mean, I can still wander in here, so that's not an issue. I will just need to... Oh no, that hydrogen's going there. This hydrogen needs to go in here. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, just do that. So this generator corresponds here, this generator corresponds here. And then the battery hookup is independent, so that shouldn't actually matter. Oh, wait. Battery hookup isn't fully independent. So let's think about this. This one is going here. So this one is feeding this power generator. Therefore, this power wire goes here. Yeah, and then I think we've done it properly elsewhere. Okay. That hydrogen generator needs to go into this one. Okay, I see what the issue is now. This is powering these. Oh, yeah, I see what's happening now. This is powering these. So, I need to shift this over one. Oh, God. I think this is fine. I think what we can do is something like this. And then I think we could just shift it around a little bit more like this. Yeah, in fact, let's actually do it like this. Give me a sec. This is what I meant by unmessing things. Right, let's see how much fixing this is going to require. Not that much. That seems fine. Okay. And now, obviously, this is a problem because they're wasting all the hydrogen. But because they've been wasting it, there's not a huge amount stored up, so that's okay. But it does mean we need to build all this fairly sharpish, this bit. Nobody's trapped themselves in here this time, that's good. Right, we've also removed the germs now, so that can get removed. I think this is fine. We've got enough batteries in here. This shouldn't actually be an issue. Right, so what that actually means is... What's here? Oh, that's a hydrogen generator as well. Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, that would explain why we've got this shenanigans going on. So that can go in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we should have 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. Yeah, okay. I think that's going to be unmessed now, so that could go here, and go here, and go here, and go here. And then this one is going to plug in... Well, there's a few different ones we're going to hook up. We could hook it up like this. This is going to go down here. It's going to go down here. This is going to go down here. This is going to go down here. This is going to go down here. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that. It's a little bit messy than I've liked, but it's not too bad. Yeah, and that new stuff's priority 8. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Dupes being dupes, always making the smart move. I feel like they're programmed to occasionally make silly moves. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Right, did we build that door down by the volcano? We did. So I could turn this off for now if I feel like it. Let's turn this off for now. That's not all of the copper, is it? That's a little bit of the copper. We've still got plenty from the other copper volcano. This volcano still... Okay, this water is a bit too hot now as well. We can always dump more salt water on this one. That's fine. I think we're going to have to solve the volcano problem fairly soon. You've already tuned these ones up. You can tune this one up as well. I think the rest are all set to disallow tinker. Yeah. Right, build the door here as well. Wait, they can't actually climb down here now, can they? Oh, I know what we need to do. No, we still need to seal this off with a door, don't we? If we do it like that, they can't actually get in. I think what I've actually got to do is I've got to put the anti-entropy thermonullifier in the room. And then we'll remove one of these ladders. Yeah, that's all we'll do. The issue is now you're taking longer to commute because you're probably getting hot as well. I don't know. It's not that cold. It's not that hot in this area. You're recovering from cold now. Okay, that's fine then. Maybe it would be an idea to make everyone cool vests. Maybe that would be the easier thing to do. We'll see. Right, and we'll set these all to 10 and 90 for now. So they're all built. This should get built fairly soon. I think it's mostly there now. So your automation is plugged in here, so that needs to be wired up too. Yeah, you've got the liquid poured in here, that's fine. You don't have automation wires, that's fine. We can suppress current notification on you. Who's scalding? You're scalding. Wait, it's still unknown territory here? Why? It's so weird. I'm probably going to need a bypass for this, right? He didn't... Oh, he did scald that time. Okay. How about what we do then is... we put a ladder here. And then we dig this way. And then we dig this. You can get through here just fine. And then we need to let you down here. Okay, and then what we do is we dig this so that the dupes can't actually descend into here. That seems fine. I mean, we should probably be a little bit careful about this. Let's just watch this for a second. Right, so if we do that, then you can't reach in here anymore, so that's safe for now. Okay. That's good. Right, what building's broken? Yep, that's broken, that's fine. There's still some water pouring in here, that's okay. Right, so you're all turned off now, which means I can actually... Right, these have been flipped over. I can actually flip this one on, and we'll get the gases in here. Yeah. So that's fine. I don't think we're actually going to use 3 electrolyzers worth of material now. But I think what this means is... yeah. I think what this means is I can now remove these generators up here. And the batteries. That should save some time. Nails. Okay, you're alright. Yeah, all this liquid's getting too hot. For sure. There is more liquid we could drop on this one. That's fine. Let's do that. We wanted to grab this anyways. We wanted to grab the fossil for more steel production, so might as well do that now. The pinch of peppers are finally doing alright. We finally solved that problem. We could also... let's see. If I dig out this... Is there more water in here? There's not a lot. I could just release all this as well. I think what I could do is I could dig that, and then we could get up here. Yep, you're broken, that's fine. So, are these filling up with oxygen now? They have filled up with oxygen. What I could have done is put Atmo sensors in here, turn them off. Or, considering there's actually so much oxygen in here, we could actually use it to push the gases out of the rest of this room. It's probably not the worst idea in the world. You know what, let's save it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Why not? Open up these rooms. Don't open up this room because it's fairly low pressure. So now the gas should push the chlorine away, right? There's a little lump. That's fine. We're just venting it at the moment anyways. I just wanted to release some of the pressure. We're not actually pumping the oxygen into anything dedicated yet, so we could do this and then perhaps can grab it later. It's probably fine. Okay. That was a fair amount of pressure. I think we could let it keep doing this. Just fill up the rest of the rooms a bit more and then we'll close them again. Yeah. See? The chlorine is actually getting pushed back by the extra gas pressure. I think that will stop in a minute. Quite a big blob of chlorine now. Okay, you know what? I'll shut it now. These wires. Oh, right. They're not powered. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could keep building these smart batteries, and then we could plug everything in and get that set off if we felt like it. Let's priority 9 this dig. Okay, that is priority 9. Someone will come and do that fairly soon then. This is supposed to be where we're dumping the polluted water now, right? I clearly forgot about that. We're still harvesting some of these meal woods because we've got more dupes now. I think this is fine. More coal. There's a little bit over here. That's fine. Yeah, I think we could grab that from here. Okie dokie. How are the hatches doing? Yeah, we still have plenty of hatches. That's good. Oh, there's water over here as well. You know what? Let's actually put a pitcher pumper here. Pitcher pumper, blimey. And then I could put a water cooler over here. It's probably not the worst idea in the world. That should work for at least a little bit. I'm going to speed 3 it now, just for a minute. We've been prepared today. We've actually got some squash. Also, did we actually get the hydrogen fuel going into this? Not yet, because it's building up the pressure. Except it's not, because we removed the manual generator before it actually got enough... before it got enough juice. I guess we have to put this back in. Okay, you're getting scalded now by this gas. That's not good. We may have to go heal some people up. I think the volcano situation is becoming a little bit untenable. There's a bit more polluted water we can let in from up here. It's probably not the worst idea in the world. is scolding every time he tries to get a breath. You're still coming down here. I probably want to remove this, right? But not immediately, maybe? Okay, Joshua can go get healed up. That's fine. Joshua's already assigned a cot. It does look like they're going automatically to a degree. I'm beginning to think this wasn't actually the best idea. They are literally scolding just getting in this room. They're not scolding up here yet. Maybe if we destroy the abyssalite, it will actually be able to leak a bit more heat. Oh, let's restore this ladder here. That's fine. We do actually have the plastic. I could get to build some plastic ladders for here, just for now. We'll remove them later. But we may as well. We have so much plastic. It makes sense. Right, I think that will do. Plumbing-wise, let's put in a pitcher pump over here. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. I don't think anyone's really going up here that much. Not at the moment. So let's put the plastic ladder over here. Yeah, I guess we'll do that, and then we can just build it here. That's fine. If you're actually scrolling over here, that's bad. Yeah. Okay, this was this was not a good plan. Aria's getting pretty slow. Oh, you're still scolding? Oh wow, this water's really hot. Are you dead? I don't think you are dead, because someone should be able to rescue you from here, right? We have let these volcanoes get crazy for too long. Oh god. Do come rescue him. No one's gonna come rescue him? No. Oh god, another volcano death. Okay. We're gonna reload this one. We're allowed to reload. I think I'm just gonna have to deny access to some of these volcanoes until we get suits in. I don't think we can really cheese it anymore. That's fine. We got greedy. That's typically what happens. Where's my phone charger? Probably actually charge my phone. Right, let's queue up the plastic ladders again. I will tell them to stop digging this. Oh, basically, I was trying to dig an alternate pathway up here so people didn't get scolded, but now the steam's actually forming. People are getting scolded anyways. So we're going to have to turn off access to this area. At least until we get some Atmo Suits. I think we're just going to have to make a bunch of Atmo Suit checkpoints. And then actually get people to build the volcano tamers. I don't think there's any real way around that. So, let's queue up the plastic ladders again, because that was a good idea. Let's probably eat this. We can replace these ladders when we're done with all of that. Yeah. And let's check that that's a priority 9. Yeah, that's fine. There is a way, but it takes medicine beds so much more time. Yeah, we're not going to bother. I mean, we're basically trying to do the path of least resistance, and the path of least resistance now is actually just building Atmo Suits. So you don't need to worry about this. Get out of there, Max. But that's fine. We've got a pretty convenient spot for a checkpoint here. I think it should be fairly easy to checkpoint off all this stuff. I do need to put a pitcher pump here as well. That's fine. Right, the things are all built, so let's actually copy the settings of this. Yeah, we do have that choice. Okay. Yeah, start running on this again, if you feel like it. We'll get this one running too.
Hello?
Hello, Uglavisk, you're right. We've just been scalding our dupes. Somewhat intentionally, somewhat not intentionally. I think we just reached a conclusion that overall, we're going to have to put checkpoints in for all these volcanoes now because it's getting too hot. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do that until we actually made the new box base, but there's too much crap. You're overheating now? Okay, that's not a good sign. Yeah, you run a little bit for now. You're full of hydrogen, aren't you? Yes. So you should be able to turn this off. Oh, we need to disable this vent. Disable immediately. Please don't vent the hydrogen. It's overpressure for now. Is the CSV hot enough to cook the slime? Eventually, yes, but realistically, no. Right. So, if we've done this correctly with the automation for the SPOM, then we should be able to actually... Okay, that's good. Then we should actually be able to tell if any power is being wasted by this. And if it isn't, then that's great. That's what we want to see. Right, okay. So I think that's immediate crisis averted. I want to get base power. I want to get base power that I'm not actually worried about. This vent is dormant for now. That's okay. We are getting some polluted oxygen up here. That's fine. I think what the actual thing that I want to do is... I think what I'm going to do is we're going to... Yeah, I was going to put the natural gas plants in here. This produces 106 grams per second of gas. If we felt like geotuning it, that could get up to 212. And then we could have 3 generators, right? Let's see. Each one takes up 90. Okay. We'd have... Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't quite be 3, but it'd be more than 2. Let's just put 2 generators in here. We'll put 2 generators in here. We'll do it like this so we don't have to dig anything up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What I'm saying is 3 generators would cover it, and one of them would be empty half the time. Or more than half the time, I suppose. We're gonna have to find where you're actually scalding. You're probably scalding over here. Honestly, with a battery, probably a fill-up time? I don't know. Right, let's think about this. So... we would want a canister filler. We'd want a canister filler, so where can we put that? We could put the canister filler over here, maybe. We could put one... we could put one up here. Yeah, maybe we just put one up here. I can remove this bottle empty now. Thinking! Boo! Nobody likes thinking. Yeah, remove this and then we'll make some room somewhere. Or maybe we'll... yeah, maybe we'll just put it here. That's actually fairly convenient. Let's just do that. Right, so what we'll do is... put that there. Put that there. We'll leave that farm tile there. That's fine. Actually, let's just put the canister filler here. I could also make this a tile, and then we can feed the output through. I'm doing this so we can get carbon dioxide for soda fountains. This seems like the most worthwhile way of doing it. So the output pipe is here. That could go this way. Go up here, go in here, and then come out here. And then that could just get vented. And that will want to go to a dedicated vent, which can be here. Yeah, and the carbon dioxide will just fall down from there, so that's fine. This is obviously going to look very hodgepodgey, but that's fine. Again, the plan is that we're not going to be using any of this stuff forever. So it could be a bit of a bodge, then we can set up the neat stuff, and then we can sort it out a bit more later. So the water is going to go down here. So what I'd actually need to do, I'd remove this, and then we could actually ladder down here. Yeah, we could do a ladder down here. We could put in a polluted water pump here. And then I think I would just build a tile here. And then we could feed the wire through here. Yeah. Make sure this is on an independent wire. That should be fine, right? And then this, where are we sending the polluted water? It's going to the pinch of peppers and everything. So that can come... Where's that going to come from? I could just... let's see. I think it would be a case where... Okay, first of all, let's remove this pipe. And then... I guess I could feed it in here, because what I could do is I could feed it on optionally to this. Yeah, if I feed it on optionally to this, then that should be good. The polluted water from this will come out quite hot, but it's also going to be cooled by the environment, and I'm also going to dump all of this polluted water in here, probably. We could do this. I think there is a safe way for us to do this without leaking slime lung everywhere. We could dig this out first, because we do actually just want more algae as well, don't we? And more room in this area also means more room for stuff. Right, where are you actually scalding? You're scalding down here? Okay, don't bother with this. Oh. Oh. No. Okay. Yeah, this is too hot now. This might be a bit of an issue. Yeah, just a little bit. We'll see. So we want a smart battery in here as well. This slime is done. I can actually just put the smart battery here. We irradiated this slime. Yeah, we got way too happy about the metal volcanoes. I think what we need to do is we need to set up some non-coal power with the natural gas vents. We'll get the natural gas vents set up first, and then we will start just making metal volcano tamers. And we'll make some Atmo Suit checkpoints in the meantime. Now we've actually got oxygen. You've got a bit of chlorine in the pipe, that's fine. Right, let's think about this. So... where is the first checkpoint? Let's have a look at the temperature map mode. You're not actually erupting, you're fine. This has to be a checkpoint, we know this. So let's put a... Atmo Suit checkpoint here. And then I'll put 1, 2, 3 docks for now. Those could just get hooked up here for now. Yep. Okay, let's get some loot. A blue glitter Atmo belt. I like the looks of that. That's nice. So then the oxygen... let's start with this one. Oh, this is running now? That's nice. Oh, we got a load of liquid chlorine here because this is running. Okay. That'll help keep all this stuff cool, I suppose. I should probably build some temperature plates here, right? We don't have any diamond, obviously. We can make them out of aluminium. We can make one aluminium temperature plate. Would that be useful? I don't know, this stuff seems to be getting cold enough anyways. I'll think about that later. Right, the pipe needs to go through here. So for now, I think what we want to do is send it this way. You can dig through here without any issues. And then I think the best plan is just to have it go up here, over here, down here, over here. Yeah, this seems fine. Yeah, there's no slime here. That's fine. Okay, yeah. I'm also just gonna hook up all of them for now. We'll split it up again later. Right, so that's gonna be a checkpoint. Where's the next volcano? Here. So I think what I need to do... This carbon dioxide is all too cold. It is all too hot. So I think what I actually need to do is I need to separate this off here. Let's build some insulated tiles here. You can speed up this random liquid here as well. Please do that. Dig out the sand. We did dump that water in there, but it didn't really do very much. You can grab this as well. That's fine. And then grab all of this. More fossil for the fossil gods. Right, you're all sorted here now. So now we can put a checkpoint here as well. So I guess what I'd do for now is I'll put it here. Because I don't mind people coming down here. Yeah, we'll put the checkpoint here, then we'll put another tile here so people can actually get through. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think, for now. Oh, this... Oh, right, this is just the silly pipe. I don't think we're going to need this anymore. I think we can just deprecate this. So let's unplug this pump. I'll fully remove it later. But to watch the VOD later. Alright, thanks very much for hanging out so far. Yeah, we're just going to unmessify this. Right, cut. Oh. Maybe don't cut that bit. Cut this bit. Actually, cut this bit. There's some more oxygen in there for now. And then that pipe can come down here. Sure, that'll do for now. The only thing being, you can't actually build this pipe because you can't reach that tile, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then the power wire can go... here. I guess. That's alright. We did put the exosuit forge up here. We haven't used it yet. Let's use the copper. Let's make 6 Atmo suits for now. That seems fine. Nobody's getting stressed. Food's going up again. We've got loads of excess lice loaf. Right, let's get rid of half the mealwoods then. Half the mealwoods from this block. I want to keep food at a balance. And I'm happy. I want to keep 21 dupes for now. I'm glad we put the friggin' things in here now. Yeah, hydrogen's building up. We're building up a nice little stockpile of oxygen. How's coal doing? Let's keep looking up coal deposits. Ah, there's one here. Okay. Can we actually get in here? Is this a bit of a hazard now? not too bad. Oh, there's lots of coal up here. Let's just grab this. That would be slightly easier, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's fine. And then you can grab all of this. Grab that. Yeah, it's probably the easiest coal for now. We need a checkpoint down here as well. For the iron. This is a little bit awkward, but not too bad. The Paku... There's still Paku in here, I love it. The numbers will dwindle a little bit, but we should keep some Paku in here forever. We can dig up this algae too. This isn't actually slimy gas, is it? We should actually open this. Yeah, let some more gas out. Can you actually reach this? You can, for now. You can put another pitcher pump here as well, that's fine. Yeah, the slime lung up here, but the liquid is stopping it from getting into the base. I think that's fine then. Oh, you're coming to dismantle it from this side now? Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright, we've made some Atmo Suits already, that's nice. Let's have a look at the color report. Let's see what the wasted power is. Yeah, we don't have any wasted power now, so that's good. This is huge.
Wow.
Wow. Puffed cam. How are you, Grey Area? What are you up to today? Let's switch to the puff cam. I do know the rules. Get out of here, fish. Ugh. I'm just relieved I got some sleep, because this last week was just an ordeal. Right. Here we are. We're puffed again. Guess who's back? Back again. Very little. Fair enough. Oh, there's some coal. We could grab this. That's probably more trouble than it's worth. Let's leave that one. Grab this, grab this, grab this. There's probably a little bit more we can grab. We can grab that one. And grab this one. Just need to dig right through a coal deposit. We can grab this? No, we can't reach the hydrogen. Actually, I don't think there's any good reason not to let the hydrogen out now, so we can do that. Who's scalding? You're still scalding, okay. Can you priority 9? I mean, well... it all needs building, doesn't it? Puffed must rotate. That means I actually need to find the cable. Let's go find the cable. I actually, unironically, can't remember where I put it. Oh, it's in the car. Guys, I can't rotate the puff because the friggin' charging cable's in the car. Sorry. I mean, I can jiggle it around like this. But I don't think that's what you meant. I've tried using other cables as well, and that hasn't helped. Right, okay, we can put some Atmo Suits in here. That's fine. Satisfactory, okay. I'll manually jiggle it occasionally then. Okay, so... that's fine. You do still need to finish off the pipes. This shouldn't actually take you very long, though. We'll dig this bit out. I may as well dig this bit out. I mean, realistically, at this point, I should probably just dismantle most of this, right? There's no real reason for me to keep this stuff in here still. Other than me being lazy. More skill points. Right. Building on Ari. Catalina can have digging. Frankie can have... Frankie can actually get Masterworks. Farming 2 on Devon. Squilliam can have digging. Rowan can have supplying. Yeah, that seems fine. Not bad, not bad. Right, yeah, you need oxygen now. And then we need to build a tile here. So you can actually get to the volcano. Yeah. The only issue is people can go around this way. And that's circular access. Which means I probably need to put a door here first. Restrict access to the volcano this way. It's fine. Let's probably nine this. Yeah, I've got to stop these random scaldings. Wait, you're getting scolded here? No, please don't. Please don't get scolded here. That would be bad. What's overheating? The door. Yeah, okay, fine. The door does not need to be non-broken, shall we say. Right. Access is now restricted. You're all good. How are people doing health-wise? They're still mostly doing alright. They're just getting the occasional proc. Hold on. Good on here. Right, I've recruited the wife to fetch the cable. We're all good. You'll see the puff rotate soon enough. Right, let's deliver the suits. Let's deliver the suits. I always forget that, well, when she's here, she can actually hear everything I'm saying on the stream. Which is fine, because I don't say anything wrong. I just forget sometimes. Right, okay, this is good. Where's the oxygen pipe going? Oh, right, you need to build a friggin' ladder here, don't you? Yeah. Oh, look, there's some coal. Oh, that's actually a fairly decent amount of coal. Yeah, just let this out. I don't mind that water dumping in here, do I? That's hard. That's a little bit of water. I don't really care at this point, do I? No, this is a water pipe that's feeding the base. I probably should care. How about we leave this block here? That should cover it all, right? Yeah, that should cover it. I'm happy with that. There's more coal here as well. We can dig that. That's fine. We can dig this. We can dig this. If we dig this rock, eventually you guys will turn it into coal, right? Maybe? Sure. Go for it. You still haven't built this. Can you not actually reach in here? No, it's just a low priority, apparently. Oh, you don't need to make this out of ceramic. This could be regular. Okie dokie. Give me a sec. Alright, we have the cable. Look. Blue cable. My adapter is in my bag. So we should be fine. We should be able to get this puffed up and rolling. Need to actually plug it in properly. Okay. Any luck? Any joy? Yeah. There we go. Will the puff get stuck? I don't think so. I think we're in the clear. There we go. We did it. We got the puff going. You'll love to see it. Here's some more coal as well. Yeah, we can grab this. That's fine. This one, I think we'll actually just grab that one for now. Because we're still getting a crossover here. I'll gradually get rid of all this stuff. Oh, you let out a little bit of salt water anyways. Oh, that's not that much. So long as it only ends up in there, that's fine. But we do need to sweep it up off the mealwoods. And then you can dig this one. You can dig this one. You can actually dig this. If we dig that algae, we can dig that too. Yeah, every little bit will help. Right, let's think about this. So, construction priorities. Let's priority 9 this, because it's nearly done. Build these. I kind of just want to switch to natural gas power today. We're not going to geotune anything yet. I don't think we need to yet. And I don't actually know where I'd want to put the geotuners either. I think that will actually depend on where we... on how the base building goes before we commit to that. How are we going to access the second vent? I mean, considering the carbon dioxide vent is over here, we're probably going to be able to get in this side just fine. We're probably going to want to put in another liquid lock. I think what we actually do is I remove this, and then we put an Atmo Suit terminal here. And then people can just come in here and we can start dismantling this area a bit more. I will put a liquid lock in here. We'll just expand this area a little bit. Right, let's see. Yeah, put that there. 1, 2, 3. The power wire can go here. That's fine. You can dig this up as well. And then the oxygen can just come down here. Just for now. You're very close to actually getting this pipe done. That's good. Okay, so we should actually have some oxygen flowing through now. It's just coming from this one. That makes sense. That's fine. I think we'll only need one oxygen pipe for this for now. We'll hook up more as we need to. But I think we need to get this done before we build the box base, because we need to transition off of coal power onto something sustainable. And we need to access the metal volcanoes again, so we'll have to do that through the... we'll have to do that through the terminals. Right, so we've got 2 more volcanoes. There's this one down here, there's this one down here. I think it would actually make sense for me to just put a terminal here and call it a day. Especially because there's not really any oxygen down here. There's a little bit for the off-gassing. Is that enough to actually warrant thinking about? I have an idea. How about we just do this? Can we go a little bit further over to the side? I think we probably can. If we do something like this... yeah, this should work. If we do something like this, then we can put the terminal here, and then have a little door here. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I'll get them to dig that little path first, and then we'll put in the terminal after the others. You're not growing because you're out of slime now. Okay, do we have any more slime to dig up? There's covered in germs. Probably not. In that case, stop fertilizing these. Will the checkpoint overheat? You've had problems with that before? Not if we make it out of iron. We've been making these out of heat-resistant materials, so that should be fine. I guess the better question is, how hot is it actually going to be over here? I think the answer is, if we put it here... okay, here's what we do. Maybe instead of digging this out, maybe we actually let people come down this way, and then we come in here like this. And then we can have everything behind the abyssalite. Oh, that doesn't make a difference. That makes a difference when we're building it, but it doesn't make a difference when they're actually trying to get in there, does it? I mean, it's still a bit cleaner, isn't it, overall? I don't know. We'll just do that. Door's broken, that's fine. Suppress current. You stopped working again? Why? Because the room is too hot. Well, this water is too hot now. And that's not feeding back into the loop. To go in here. Okay, let that through here for now. I don't think it's how it's supposed to go. Should help for at least a little minute. Right, speed up just a bit. Yeah, dump some more of this in here. Oh, right, yeah, but if this isn't actually running because the room's too hot, then we're not actually going to get anywhere else, are we? Oh, that water's coming back in here now? Is that fine? I think that's fine. This should be cooling things down a little bit. Yeah, now it's fine. Okay. Weird. Okay, so the ammo suits are starting to get filled. We've got an oxygen pipe. It's clean. Let's build some more suits. Let's make like another 9 or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's make another 9 for now. Why are you wearing a suit? Did I forget to set permissions for this one? Probably. It does look like it, doesn't it? Let's just check something. So, if you get in here... Oh. Oh, I need to set this the other way. I just need to turn it off. Yeah, that's what I need to do. That's fine. I knew that. Oh, man. My back. Why does my back ache? I haven't done anything today. Okay, I'm somewhat pleased. The cool steam vent as well. This only produces 1.41 kilograms per second on average. I should actually get in here and pump this out as well. The issue is it's slightly too hot. This vent is dormant now. Can we actually get in here? I think we can. I think the oxygen pressure will be high enough the chlorine will stay in here. Let's actually open this up. Just a little bit. This is probably an Atmo suit sort of job as well. We'll see. Actually, you know what? Don't bother with that. Don't bother with that. What we'll do is we'll get someone to dig down here. Because we want to grab this coal anyways. And then... if I get someone to do this, that should be fine, right? And then we can put a little pump down here. This water at the bottom isn't actually scalding, I don't think. So this may be alright. And then I'll put in a little tile here. Maybe just that one. Yeah, we'll give that a try. Joshua's just a little bit dehydrated. What's wrong with the power wire? Wait, we're out of copper? Is that because we've shut off access to all the copper volcanoes? Disable this. Stop fertilizing these. If we haven't got any slime, stop fertilizing them. Wait, why do we have natural gas out here? This vent hasn't been working. We still shouldn't have any natural gas out here. Did I let some out of this room by accident? I must have done it. I must have let it out through here. Okay. Well, we're gonna eventually stop everything here anyways, right? How much natural gas did we leak? Doesn't look like a huge amount. Oh, great. Okay. What a messy start to the run. I did not want the run start to be this messy. Why did it get so messy? I think it's just because I've been bodging things. Wait, where have all the masks gone? Did we only make one mask? Right, we can put another terminal down here. Let's do this. I guess we're making stuff out of iron now. I mean, I guess it's fair enough. It is right here. Right, so that power wire can go here. Please tell me we haven't been making wires out of steel. Right, so that oxygen pipe can come down. If we send it that way, it's just gonna get mixed up. I think maybe we actually start to put in a second pipe or something. I mean, for now, I'm just gonna send it down here, right? Let's go back to speed 2. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that. You do still need to make the Atmo Suits. Squillium is on the job. Okay. Yeah, looks like these are filling up now. That's good. So this means I can actually put another ladder back here, and then we can access the volcano the old-fashioned way again. And what I'll have to do is, once this is actually built, we'll have to seal off the room there as well. That's okay. Yeah, at least you guys build pipes quickly. We got lots of little baby Pacu now. Hooray! They did indeed lay enough eggs. These guys have enough base athletics that the slight penalty from being mildly wounded is not affecting them. That's good. The comfy beds. Actually, here's something. Comfy beds restore plus 25 health per cycle. What about regular beds? Oh, regular beds do the same thing. The comfy bed gives a little bit of extra stamina. I don't think it really matters, though. Because they get a plus 900% bonus for just sleeping, so going from plus 100 to plus 200 is relatively minor, I think. We'll get suit sustainability on max. I think we should start getting suit sustainability on everyone. I think that would make sense, wouldn't it? Looks like lots of people are skilled up in rocketry, or have interests in rocketry anyways. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just start doing that. We've got the water cooler here as well now, that's fine. We built up a lot of spare oxygen. Let's actually open these doors again then. Let's push out the rest of the chlorine. Get it out of here. Okay, maybe it didn't quite work. I don't mind if a little bit of chlorine goes in the pipe. How well is this actually getting out? I feel like the answer is not very. I guess it is pushing out a little bit. I mean, let's have a look at breathability. Okay, breathability here is fine. Obviously, it's not fine over here. This feels like a pretty crude way of releasing the excess pressure. We've liquefied the chlorine down here, huzzah. You're building that wire, that's good. Okay, I mean, I'm glad you're getting into the suits now, but the steam's getting up here. That's a mild issue. I think I need to actually open this tile up now, right? We need to let it exchange heat with the rest of the water. Let's put the plastic ladder down here. That's fine. Yeah, at least they're actually able to get in here now. That's good. Oh, you're still down here? Okay, that's actually fine, I think. Oh, we want to grab the fossil. Maybe we take the chance to grab the fossil too. We can grab this fossil. That's easy enough. In fact, we could actually do something like this, probably. That should be fine, because they can climb down here. More skill points. Let's get supplying on Liam. Okay. Right. Now, I'm going to switch back to me for a second. Right. The very important thing that we need to do now. We need to actually give all the duplicates a proper Atmo suit. Because we haven't given them a... Oh, wait. They've got the puffed Atmo suit? Wait. You should be wearing these then, right? Where's your Atmo suit, Barney? Why are you wearing the default Atmo suit? Because we've got a few different ones. We've actually got the whole citrus set. Why aren't you wearing it then? Is it just Barney? No, everyone should be wearing the puffed Atmo suit. I mean, we can give you the... puffed Atmo suit. I seem to have a few different options here. Maybe I just need to... No, everyone's already got the puffed Atmo outfit unlocked. Well, why aren't we seeing it then? Maybe I can go and select it on the dupe themselves. Keep an eye out on the next Atmo suit dupe. Wherever they might appear. Let's deliver some more suits down here as well. This is why we did save up the reed fiber, just so we could suit all of these at once. Yeah, you're just finishing off this wire now, that's fine. Right. If we go to Squillium. So... Suits, Atmo suit. Yes. I could change your outfit in here. I can't change your Atmo suit outfit in here. I wonder what's causing this. Do you guys know? Do you guys know why they're not wearing the outfits? Is it because I renamed them? I doubt that would be the case. Oh, wow. Maybe it is. No, all of these guys seem to have the regular Atmo suit. Okay, well, this is simple enough. We could restyle the dupes manually in here, but it should actually let them have it by default, surely. Because some of these dupes are unnamed. We've got to give everyone the puffed Atmo suit today. I feel like we're pretty close to actually having a different Atmo suit template. We could actually unlock one probably with our filament. No, that's an idea. George in the puffed suit. You'd love to see it. Right. So there we go. Now Squilliam is actually in the puffed Atmo suit. We will definitely have one of these guys be the thumbnail, maybe. But while we're here, while we're still here, let's have a think about this. So, what are the options we have for the Atmo suits? Right, so let's see. Oh, wow, look, we have some extra templates down here. The Radical Atmo suit. Isn't this just an outfit we have completely unlocked because we have the DLC? Yeah, why don't we have this as an option? Okay, that's very weird. That should totally be a default outfit. It needs to be purple for this run. Well, this is the funny thing. We do actually have something like that. There's the crisp. We've got the crisp violet Atmo suit. We've got the deep set Atmo suit as part of the Bionic booster pack. The plum Atmo gloves. The Bionic Atmo belt. So it looks like we've got a Bionic outfit and a non-Bionic outfit. Okay, right. Let's make a new outfit then. This is going to divert us just a little bit. New outfit. Right, so we're going to use the eyeball helmet. Yep. Then we're going to use the violet outfit. Does that actually match? Not really. We have the sparkly one. What do you guys think? The regular one or the sparkly one? I'm kind of thinking the sparkly one. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. And then we've got the sparkly gloves. Or the purple gloves. What do you think? Do we add more sparkles? I think it might be the case. We don't have sparkly violet everything. We do have this one. We have this one. I think this one goes a bit better. And then they only have the bionic boots. We could get the... We don't have sparkly violet boots. Do we actually have all the boots unlocked? It's kind of funny. The rocket melon ones. You know what? That'll do. I kind of like the puff ones here. You low-key hate helmets since you can't see hair. I think we'll use these boots because they go with the helmet. Yeah, okay. This is kind of a little bit of an odd outfit, but that's fine. Right, so now we've got that outfit. If we go back, so open wardrobe, assign outfit. Now we're going to go through and do all this again. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's see how uncanny it is. And I hope to God there is a way to actually get the dupes to wear these by default. Because I feel like that's what I'm doing here, but it hasn't actually happened. And now we're going to be manually reassigning these a lot. I bet this is going to look really trippy when we're actually on screen. I haven't seen anyone be wearing these Bionic Booster Pack cosmetics. This is what we are doing today. We are just dressing up all of the dupes in suits. That seems to be about 50% of what we've done in this run so far, which is mildly concerning. Oh my god, we have so many dupes. Wardrobe is important. I mean, that is true. It is very important, because the dupes are going to be wearing these Atmo suits for the rest of the game, especially if we box base like we're planning on doing. Yeah, put that there, put that there. I feel like it's a bit too high up. I mean, they can technically see out the bottom, but I feel like the eye bit should be lowered a bit, right? Like with the normal one, like I feel like this makes sense. With the eye one, it feels like it's cutting off their mouth a little bit. I guess we'll get used to it. That's fine. Maybe this is why we haven't seen too many people running around wearing these, but you're right, we've got to do it. We've got to give these people the proper sour gas or bust look. Also, in case you guys didn't know, while I'm here, we did actually release a Balatro video on YouTube today. We had a look at the seed Balatro, and it's a very powerful seed. There's 3 different really strong runs that I got going with it. So that one actually is a 3-in-1 video. So if you like Balatro, have a look there. Right. I like on this dupe. So now, if we go back to... Right, okay. Play. If we restyle your outfit... So I think we manually assign these guys stuff here. How do I get them to just... How do I get them to just... I guess I'm just going to do this, but I would have thought that it would have assigned it to them automatically. But I guess now we manually set it, we have to manually set it back. But we never manually set all of these outfits to the default originally. We had them set to the puffed outfit at the start of the run. There we go. It's a bit funny that we don't actually get the supply closet music in this menu. I suppose it makes sense, because we're in the dupe config here technically, but... Oh, hey, George. There we go, right. We'll be done in a second, I promise. Right. So now we're going to start seeing dupes running around with the eyes. And we'll see what that looks like. Right, speedy up. Now we've won the game. Yes, let's see what they look like. We just need to deliver the suits down here. I think we just leave it running for now. There's more coal up here still. I could probably get you to dig more of this out, right? You could just dig this. The more coal we dig out, the longer we can put off all the actual stuff we need to do. Right, this needs to be a checkpoint here as well. That's fine. Printables. We can get some shove bowl legs. We don't really want those. I don't think we really want those at all, do we? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Get them out of here. We don't need the food. We're making slightly too much food at the moment. We are growing again. Did we actually get more slime? I'm not going to bother fertilizing them for now. I don't think we're going to have slime forever. Alright, let's actually get this built. I need to make sure these are facing the right way. And then the gas pipe, that can go in here. I'm definitely going to need to hook these up with dedicated oxygen pipes, and we're going to have to shuffle things around a little bit to manage that. You're already on the wire, but we need to make it an actual real wire now. Which means I can disconnect this. Okay. There's also the hydrogen vent here. That's fine. The hydrogen has built up here very nicely. Remember that each electrolyzer running full time is basically a hydrogen vent. So we're not really having trouble with that. Circuit overloaded, really? Oh, right, yeah, because you need to actually rebuild the wire. I'll disconnect you for now, then. Right, I think what this means is I can open this up as well, and I can dig this out. And then we can actually get people in here. And this also means we can now actually analyze some of these volcanoes that we were leaving. I don't think we actually... I think we actually analyzed most of them already. Just by brute force. That's funny. Yeah. Great. Oh, I know what you're trying to do, Josh. Okay, look. Joshua, don't do it. Thank you, Joshua. Oh God, now he's coming in here. Okay, look. Right. What are you gonna do? I think we just watch you for now? No, you're gonna boil yourself. Oh God. Okay, look. Get out. Get out. Okay, now you should dig this out, and now you should be fine. Okay. Crisis averted for now. This CO2 will cool down once it comes into contact with this, surely. Oh yeah, Jorge is frost resistant. Oh, that's because he had a sip of water. Okay, never mind. Wow, that does look weird. I mean, at least they're wearing the right outfits. I'm not sure I'm going to get used to that. Right, okay, so we can come over here and dig this stuff out now as well, right? I guess we can build a ladder here. Then we can come up here and grab more sleep wheats, because there's a lot of sleep wheats in here we can cook. Okay, you've stopped running again. I think we've reached a problem with this. Because obviously if I do this forever, this is going to stop running. Breathability levels are looking a little bit low down here. Well, we did set up a carbon skimmer. You're running through here again now. Let's disconnect you again. It's because the room is overheating. At least if we do that, the water is still cycling through for now. Yeah, this should start running again in a minute. Hi, Carmike. You alright? What are you up to today? We were a puff for a little bit. Now we're not. I'll switch back to the puff cam for a little bit. We switched off the puff cam because we were messing around with the supply closet. We've given all the duplicants new Atmo Suit things. Wait, are you going to actually... Uh-oh. Maybe you're actually going to flood the Atmo Suits. That's very possible. This is all turning into steam. Right, okay. Yeah, we've got the eye outfits going on. I guess I'll just dig these out for now. Yeah, I'm getting back into the swing of things. We, got pretty out of sync with the game, I must say. And this has been a bit of a messy start as well. We're doing alright. We do have Atmo Suits now. Let's actually focus on getting the natural gas working. That would be good. So let's put a smart battery in here. I can go down there. The pump needs to be independent for obvious reasons. This can go over here. I should probably stop making stuff out of iron now, right? Yeah, do this. We made 5 tons of gold as well, just in case we needed gold. What's going on here? People are scalding in this water now. Well, that kind of defeats the point. This... Let's do a volcano. Achievement? What achievement? No place like clone. Oh, right. Distribute 1,000 kilograms of oxygen through vents. Mesh tiles underneath? Yes. Good idea. That will do. Oh, you can hear it all bubbling. Look, you can hear all the water bubbling. Amazing. You're scalding over here now? Okay, that's really not ideal. Is that just because you had the hot metal? Yeah. I'm not sure what my plan is for tomorrow yet. I think what my plan for tomorrow might be is to actually stream a little bit earlier and just spend some proper actual time unwonking this base, because it's a little too wonky at the moment. For my liking. But at least having suit access down here should help. We got more loot? What loot we got? With the Wheezewort glitter? I think we may have already had those, but that's still pretty impressive. Right, what's going on here? Why can't you get in this room anymore? Oh, right, because you need to put a ladder here. That's fine. That's fine. Let's have a look at long commutes. So, travel time is mostly recover from cold at the moment. Cook supply. Right, we have a heater over here. Is that the applicable heater? I think it still is. I think this is fine. I guess we sweep this out. Well, people aren't imminently dying anymore. I don't know. We're making progress. It still feels like just a little bit too slow for me. The thing is, this run feels like a bit of a bodge so far, because I wanted to get it to the point where we were actually surviving, and then them start making everything neat, but it's like, it's because of the bodginess of it, we've ended up causing ourselves a few more problems. I suppose normally, we just settle in place, and then we build... We're not worried about repositioning the base later, so because we're not positioning stuff in odd spots, it means it goes a bit faster. So I guess we've got a little bit of early pain, but that's gonna solve itself later on. Maybe. We'll see. The gas pipe here. So this vent isn't working. Why not? If it's detecting anything other than natural gas, then it should be venting, right? But it's not. It's not like the pressure here is too high either. I'm gonna have to actually watch this at some point, aren't I? I mean, I could set up a more complicated filter if I want, but I think for now I'll just bridge it back off here, and then we'll send it down here. Yeah, I don't think the pressure was too high, but we'll have to watch it. Show the automation again? Yeah. Is it because the signal is taking too long to travel along this wire? Because we had to bend it a little bit. So it should be venting if what it's detecting isn't natural gas. I know we've got a little bit of polluted oxygen up here, but that's fine. I'm expecting a little bit of polluted oxygen up here. Actually, that being said, this polluted water shouldn't off-gas anymore. So maybe eventually we will actually get all the polluted oxygen out. We'll see. Set this to 10 and 90. Did we also build a little bit of stuff over here? We did. Okay, that's good. So we can actually dig this up. You actually didn't scald coming down here. That's interesting. And it looks like we can actually come in here as well now. How about we actually build... Okay, here's what we do. How about we actually dig this? Then we build a ladder here. And then you can analyze this for now. Also, let's grab this coal. There's no reason not to grab this coal, right? Oh, there's more coal over here as well. Great. I think the only way I'm going to know for certain is to just watch it. This can just plug into the main wire. I will eventually shuffle stuff around a bit, but not for now. This water pipe can go... I mean, this is going to be hot water, so I think I'm just going to insulate this whole pipe. Like, I don't want to heat anything up over here. That will help take some of the pressure off of this vent as well. Because if we combine this vent and this vent, I'm hoping that'll be enough to just run these three without too many issues. You're overpressurizing now, that's fine. You're not actually venting? Why not? Oh, because the pipe's blocked. Fair enough. It's okay. We got water down here again. Why? Get it out of here. There's something freezing over here. That's what's happening. Actually, what am I talking about? Don't bother. Don't bother. It's literally just the batteries. Nobody should actually need to get in here. We're also now in a position where we can soon set up the brain machine, right? Okay, here's what we do. Let's actually just take this pipe. Let's make it completely independent. Let's send it up here. Into the brain machine. I don't... If we do this, I don't think it really matters too much. I guess that will take some of the heat out of the oxygen, because we're... some of the heat out of the water, because we're deleting the water. I don't mind frying this biome at all, if I'm being honest. We'll just do that. We do still need to actually get the dupes in the pajamas. I guess I could get people to dispense the pajamas, right? There's a little bit of oxygen here. Sure. I'm being too harsh on myself. We're doing fine. It's the 7th stream of this run. I'm just going to give it some time and actually put more time into it again. The plan was never to have a super efficient start. The plan was to position stuff in such a way that it doesn't screw over my base design later. Oh, no. Okay, maybe this is not a good idea. Okay, don't tell them to do this. I could also just put a vent here for now, right? Let's just put a vent here for now. And then we can analyze this. Okay, they look really good from a distance. Those eye suits look much better from a distance than up close. I mean, so the issue is this system works provided the room is cold enough that the pipe actually just keeps... that the metal refinery actually keeps working. Maybe we can increase the threshold to 70. Let's see. I think we can increase the threshold a little bit. Eventually we'll find a better cooling system for this as well. Wait, the pressure's too low here? Why? Oh god. Random gas alert. Okay, here's what we're doing with this. Instead of actually using this to pump oxygen, I'm now going to use this to pump random gases. So if it detects... Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll put in a very crude base filtering system. Just to get some of these waste gases out. Right, I'll remove this one too. It seems like just about as good a place as any to put these. There's a green signal when the reservoir is less than low threshold. That's not what we care about. I think probably some shutoffs, maybe? Yeah, let's see. So, where's the gas intake? It's here. Right, so let's actually... Achievement, again? Really? Perform 100 tune-ups? Nice, nice. Right, let's see. So, gas pipe element sensor here. I'm gonna move this one too. Oh, I plugged the puff in and now my phone's gonna run out of power. Right, well, yeah, we've had enough puff time now. I'll plug my phone in instead, if you don't mind. There we go. Sorry, you've been superseded. Right, let's put some shutoffs in here. So that can go like that, that can go like that, that can go like that. Then, if it detects the gas, then it goes down here. If not, then it goes around. And we'll do the same here, and we'll do the same here. That should be fine. And then, if it's... So let's see, we're getting a real mix of gases in here. If it's oxygen, then we feed it into the suits. So we've got oxygen, carbon dioxide, chlorine, polluted oxygen. Let's hook up the automation wires here as well. And what blueprint do we use for these? We've got a few now. Let's use the puce ones. I'm quite enjoying making everything puce. Look, it color coordinates with the poke shell bolt. Wait, are we actually crushing poke shell bolts? We probably have a few of them by now, right? Oh god. How long has this been running? Thimbleweed seeds? Maybe? Yeah, sure. Actually, let's get some, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, crush the poke shell bolts. We have 6 of them now. But you can have... let's give you ranching. Mima, you can have supplying. You're Mr. Mechatronics. Right, I think actually what we do is we pump up the chlorine, pump up the natural gas, and everything else just gets vented. Maybe the polluted oxygen as well. I don't know. Probably not the polluted oxygen. I mean, where is that coming from? That's coming from down here, right? Oh. Let's see. Yeah. Apparently copy settings does not work like that. Wait, what have you got on you? Oh, you've got a natural gas packet in you already. Okay, that's fine. I guess I could fill you with carbon dioxide as well. And then the oxygen could get vented. Yeah, let's do that. Right, okay, so... I need to plug these in. That's fine. Right, so you can be set to chlorine. Actually, you can be set to natural gas, because we've definitely got to get you out of here. And then you can go in here, you can go in here. There you go, there you go, there you go. And we'll just fill you up for now, because I'm mostly concerned about getting rid of the annoying gases. Thank you very much for follow, Starks. Hope you're having a good day. Nitrogen included. We don't have nitrogen. I was thinking about that a while ago. If they made a mod where you had to make air, like you made oxygen, but you had to fill it with nitrogen to make breathable air for the dupes. Otherwise, they'd get they'd hyperoxygenate themselves. But that sounded sadistic even for me. So I don't think we will do that. Right, so let's set this one to chlorine. Right, so now you're filling with chlorine, right? Maybe? I mean, there's not that much pumping going on at the moment. There's enough piss in the air, there's not flam. True. We're fine. When are they going to add flammability to the game as well? Oh, we can't build this pipe here. Foiled again. Can I bodge this? I think I can bodge this. I'll just remove this mealwood for now. Yes, we're doing sour gas or bust. The aim is to eventually build a giant sour gas boiler, but at the moment the aim is to actually set up the mid-game so that we can actually shift our base. Because obviously at the moment we built a little mini base by the printing pod, but this is actually a pretty big open area without any geysers. What I'm planning on doing is actually moving the base over here into this ocean biome at the edge of the map, and then we're going to put it here. Although, that does beg the question, why don't I just build the sour gas boiler here? I think the answer to that is I don't want the neutronium wall to cause any issues. I think that's actually the only answer I have to that question. Right, so you need to be set to carbon dioxide. Well, you don't need to be set to carbon dioxide, but I might as well. But you need to do this pipe right now, because otherwise the Drecos are going to get angry. But we've got to pump some of this gas, because the gas pressure here is getting too low for the mealwoods now. Because the random waste gases are getting in here. We've ended up with a floor of carbon dioxide in this room now as well, because the dupes keep coming in here. That's probably fine. There's ladders here. They can come and breathe the oxygen if they feel like it. Right, let's rebuild this. And then the Drecos shouldn't get mad. Right, so now the gas is coming through the pipe, and we should be just getting the oxygen out. So let's actually plug this pump back in, and we'll use this to just grab the waste gases, because that's mostly what that was doing anyways. But I'm not going to plug it into the... I'm not going to plug it into the Atmo Suits, because there's still a fair bit of polluted oxygen in here. Okay. This should gradually get all the natural gas out of the air. And the chlorine. Sure. Okay, what's next? You're still planning on building all of this. Let's have a look at construction priorities. So there's more stuff over here. It looks like there's a couple more suit bits over here. The mesh tiles here are not actually super necessary, so I'll just cancel those. And then you still need to build all of this. Deliver some suits here as well. Let's make a couple more suits. Do you want a not oxygen sensor on the pump? Yes. So if it's not oxygen, then it vents. Yep. That's what we've been doing so far this run. Good idea as always. Yeah, there's no point running the gas pump without actually pumping it into something. Otherwise, it's a huge waste of power. Okay, so, no, that's not what we do. I don't know. Honestly, I'm umming and ahhing about what to do with ONI in general, because it's like, I want to do this run, but I've really not been feeling great recently. And I'm wondering why that is. I think it's a sleep-related thing. My sleep last week was really bad. I think ideally I need to shift ONI earlier in the day. And then I can make sure I sleep properly. But the problem is then I've pretty much got to limit it to exclusively days where I'm working from home. Otherwise, I won't be able to start in time and have dinner at a reasonable time. Because I could start at 5 if I knew I was going to be working from home. I could have also put the sensor over here, but whatever. So if I knew that I could definitely work from home on a certain day, I could start at 5 and end at 8 and then have dinner. That would probably work better. But then if I have a day where it's normally a working from home day and I have to actually go into the office, then I would have to start earlier. And also then I wouldn't be able to feed the fish during the day, so I have to feed them in the morning. And I have the early Friday finish, so I could start streaming earlier on a Friday no matter what. I think there's actually a reasonable argument to be made for me to shift a couple of hours earlier then. But next week I'm actually going to be in the office the whole week because of some shenanigans. So maybe next week isn't the best time to try that. The joys of getting older. No, don't say that. Oh, look, I need to put this friggin' thing back so we can actually build the knot gate. Stupid. Wait, no. Hold on. You just put the automation on the other side. That's fine. Okay. Man, I don't know whether it's me getting older. I think it's just me getting busier. Like, work is mental. Ugh. I guess over the years, I have gradually accumulated more and more responsibility. You haven't played only in a week, you just AFK every week. Fair enough. Yeah. I know I don't get to play only much while at school. Yeah. Like, the thing is, if I'm working from the office, and it's like, if I'm playing something a bit more casual, like Balatro, then, like, it's fine. I don't need to be super switched on to do that. But if I'm not, like, quite switched on when I'm playing ONI, I end up making some silly mistakes. What are you doing? Bert, what are you doing? You were okay, let me get this straight. You were putting the Atmo suit on, so you could go over here and breathe the air out of the Atmo suit. What? That's a odd circumstance if I've ever seen one. We did let the polluted oxygen out of here. I don't know. I think starting earlier makes sense. And I think we will do that. You stop running again now. The room is just getting too hot. I've overcomplicated this as well. If I just leave it like this, will it run for a while? I hope so. I guess what it's doing then is it's feeding in the cold polluted water. But the funny thing is, this polluted water is actually hot enough now that I don't need to preheat it. I don't know, I'm just going to leave it like this for now. We'll see what happens. Oh, I shouldn't be sweeping this up because I've been dumping the polluted water here. I've been dumping the polluted water that's been too hot. That was intentional. Right, okay, so now let's actually hook this up. Wait, you put hydrogen in here? Why do we have hydrogen in here? Okay, that doesn't matter. The hydrogen will just rise. Now what I actually need to do is I need to do something like this, right? You're all full? Okay, well... that's acceptable, I guess. Did I not build a pipe here? No, there is a... No, I built an igneous... I built a sandstone pipe there. Okay. I'm just going to do this for now. The water is building up over here. It is just gradually boiling all this salt water, isn't it? I also need to stop the dupes from getting down here now, so let's actually put a door here. How is the stuff going up here? You still need to build this. The oxygen's going over here. We have at least actually got this filled up now. That's good. There's more oxygen up here, which means I can dispense more pajamas. Building should not be disabled. Obviously, we're not setting up the sleepers until later anyways. We might as well just set up now. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's just the hot air bubbles? Okay, that's fine. I thought we got natural gas in here sometime. And then I was very confused. Because that definitely should have happened. Right, we've analyzed this. This actually produces 1.43 kilograms per second. Okay. So we've got 2.84 kilograms per second total. Which is almost enough to run 3 electrolyzers. Okay. The water filled up this little bit, that's fine. Oh, you're too cold. Covering from heat? Really? Yeah, we're not running you anymore. You have all overheated. Fine. It looks like this is running for now, and me just having connected it through here. Don't ask me how. We'll just keep bodging it and rebodging it until it actually works again. Right. Oh, we should put a plant here, should we? A mellow mallow? No, we wanted to put a hot plant here, a mirth leaf. This volcano is dormant and erupts again in 26.4 cycles. Right, okay, let's think about this. So, we know that the copper volcano is constraining stuff over here. Let's finish off the natural gas stuff over here first. Looks like this is actually finished now. So we've hooked this up. It looks like you've actually successfully got natural gas in here. It looks like you're dumping the polluted water down here. We need to set up this pump. This pump can go, let's see. I think we just put it here, like this one. We actually left the pipe in here from... Oh no, we built the bridge earlier to do this with, yeah. Okay, so let's actually disconnect this. Deconstruct this. Put the bridge here. And then this can go up here. And then I need to feed it in here. Then that could just come down here. That's fine. Wait, no. Do this. Do this. Do this. That could just come in here for now. Okay. And then we can hook up the natural gas polluted water to here. So that should make things a little bit more sustainable. And that water should also be a bit hotter, so maybe that will help. I hope the polluted water isn't getting too hot in here. I don't think it is. Disinfecting. Where's all the germs? Did we disable... Oh, we need to make this a one-way bath. Yeah, okay. I should have done that a while ago. That's fine. Right, so this is almost done. We've got a canister filler that's filling with carbon dioxide. We probably actually can put the soda fountain in here. We can do that now instead of this. Yeah, let's do that instead of the... Let's do that instead of the juicer. I'm not planning on growing all of these things permanently. I just set it up because it was there, frankly. And we temporarily had all the ingredients. We'll replace that. Oh, look at the little Drecos. They're so cute. Yeah, this is good. Okay, you've gone dormant now. Great, amazing. You're going to activate again in 9.5 cycles, though. That's fine. So, I think for now, I'm actually just going to hook this up here. And then maybe what we do is we set this to 80 and 90. And then we set the coal to 10 and 20. And that way the coal won't kick in until... The coal won't kick in until we run out of natural gas. That's what we want to do. Like we've leaked some water in here. Oh. Yeah, this is what I said would happen. The water is too hot because it's recirculating. Okay. Fine. That clearly wasn't the solution then. Okay. Fill this up. Oh, no, not this. What's this? Give you supplying. Give you supplying. Yeah. You're still a nature reserve, aren't you? Yes, good. I mean, coal amounts are looking better. We've got a coral nymph egg? What? Oh, the phone. Have we just been... I think we've accidentally been breeding rare shine bugs in here this whole time. Look at this! We've got a royal bug. Hold on. Right, let's go through the list, right? Let's go through the list. So... Okay, no. So, shine bugs first, then sun, then coral, then royal. So we have a royal bug in here at the moment. So he's been eating... Oh, because he's been eating food from the kitchen. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay. So, what's the one that gives him... Let's have a look at this. I mean, if it has a better chance of laying coral nymph eggs because they eat pepper bread, surely that's the higher level guy, right? I've forgotten which is higher. I'm pretty sure coral is higher because we got to a... Didn't we get to a royal bug last time? But why would it show it in the wrong order? I feel like we did get to the royal bug last time, not the coral bug. Man, I don't know. We're just gonna let them roll. We're just gonna let them roll. See what they get up to. What's broken? Yeah, we know the liquid pipe broke. Right, deconstruct or reconstruct this. How much liquid is in here now? Right, you got a load of hot polluted water, so you need to empty the storage on this then. You overheated a little bit? Okay. Right, put the liquid back in here then. Here. What? Yeah, here. Okay. That should be insulated, right? Yeah, make this insulated. Not ideal. That would be absolutely amazing if we actually made coral bugs without doing anything involving that. Right, okay, let's think about this now. So we have an Atmo Suit terminal down here now. Which means we could dig out all this biome, right? We could do that. Start grabbing some of this. Do I want to drain all the water out of the area? Probably not all of the water. In fact, this has cooled down now, so maybe we don't do this yet. Okay, we'll leave that. I'll get sidetracked again. This gas filter isn't going to run if we aren't actually filling this up. We could just still vent the oxygen for now, just so we can fill up the things. Yeah, maybe we do just do that for now. So I'm just going to cut this off for no. We basically want this to be green no matter what, so I think I just do this, right? Yeah. Now you'll just vent no matter what. And this means we'll actually start filtering the rest of the gases out again. And I'm sure I'll forget about that. So you're full of carbon dioxide, a little bit of oxygen. Looks like some oxygen packets got through. Because the pipe's... Oh, right. Because the pipe's backing up, it's not working properly. Yeah, okay. Never mind. No, that wasn't what we wanted to do. Flippy switch. I could... Let's see. I could do it like this instead, but... Again, there's not actually that much pipe to fill at the moment. That would at least mean I can actually dump more oxygen into here again. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that for now. Just for a little bit. What we got in the pod? I don't really want an allergies dupe. I don't think I really want any more dupes at the moment. Right, you've hooked this up, that's fine. So now you're going to pump half and half from this and this. I might actually... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to put a bridge here, and then I'm going to put a bridge here, and I'm going to cut this off.
Hello there.
Because I want to actually drain this pool before we drain this pool, because I don't really want this venting, if I'm being honest. Welcome back, Redneck. Hope you're doing well. You could dispense another pajama from here. One singular pajama, please. Yeah, this looks like it's working fine now. Okay, so now that this is done, the next thing we actually wanted to do is start setting up the metal volcano tamer down here. This is the first one to do. So this one is going to be right on the edge of where we're doing our stuff. So let's put the insulated tile here. Let's do this one properly. So let's build this, let's dig this, let's actually come over here. We'll put the steam turbine in. Apparently I'm not good enough to play with my boy, he prefers to play with his sister. No. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the ice, I get the gimmick. I feel like it's not quite there. It's one of those things that looks much better zoomed out than zoomed in. I think Liam looks pretty cute in it. You can kind of see Liam's hat, but not very much. Right, we actually have a liquid lock on here. Just a naturally occurring liquid lock. That's kind of funny. I think we will set this up to be actively cool in the interests of space. So let's have a think about this. Let's research steam turbines. We haven't done that yet, have we? No. Let's research steam turbines. Let's get that done. Like those ammo helms? Is that from the DLC? Yes, it is from the Bionic Booster Pack DLC. Right, we'll build a tile here. Guess we'll just dump a bit of sand on the volcano. That's fine. You aren't actually going to be able to reach the volcano from here, are you? Well, we'll make a little liquid lock to get in here as well. I would like... I guess we don't have to keep this thing here, do we? I mean, for now, because this is 2 layers of liquids, I don't have to open this up. So I could just do this. Then you're set to turn off. You've got 5 tiles over here. I would have to seal this bit off as well. Or I could just tell them to start going in here with the Atmo Suits. You know, I think that makes more sense. I think we actually just seal this off to the dupes now. We tell them to go in here with the Atmo Suits. So maybe we actually disconnect this one. Yeah. We shouldn't have the dupes going into the cold areas. I think we should do this. Because that way they're not going to have to warm themselves more. Although, let's not do it like that. Let's do it like this. Then we can start sealing everything up again. I'll do this for now just so we can get in here. And it's a little easier. We'll obviously put a little bit of liquid in here. Let's just put a bottle emptier in here. And then we can tile this stuff now. We can tile that as well. Let's tell you to not go in here now. And then we can tell you to come through here, and that way you'll only come through with the Atmo Suits. Because this is completely sealed from the other way. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, maybe the thumbnail today will just be them playing around with the copper volcano with the eyeballs. I think that's an appropriate thumbnail, right? So now we're completely sealing this off. Oh, polluted water. Will that do? No. Well, I mean, that's got an off gas, isn't it? Probably not. We'll just build all the tiles first. So we'll seal this off like this. And then we'll dig that out. I guess you're still going to run in here and grab the sleep weeds occasionally. I think it's fine if they build up for a little bit. We've actually got a few excess calories again. Maybe we destroy a few more mealwoods. I do building a memorial would be too, just to make it slight. What's going on? You're entombed. Hooray, Max is entombed. He looks very comfortable in his current predicament. Good job, Max. I'm not I don't think this is thumbnail worthy, but it is kind of amusing. Anyone gonna come and help him? He's just vibing. Who's on this one? Catalina. Catalina's gonna come save him. That right there, lol, usually it's the head that gets stuck. Yes, it is. I actually like how Max gave the thumbs down. Yeah. Oh, they look funny when they're screaming. I want to put a door here eventually so we can tune this room too. We'll need to vent all the gas out of here. Right, so at present, you're coming down here. I think what we need to do is we need to leave this open, and then they can come in here. The steam turbines can be open, that's fine. We'll cool them primarily through the liquid interface, and the carbon dioxide isn't going to be too bad, and it's a cold area as well. Then they can still get around down here, and then we can actually seal this off. Okay. The polluted water is still going to get vented from here occasionally. What's the pressure situation like here now? Oh, is there not enough oxygen pressure here now? Oh, we're out of algae. Okay, now we actually have to vent the air. Okay, right. I built the oxygen pipe at the wrong column for that. I mean, for now, I guess I'll do it like this, right? I mean, that was the whole point of this, was to wean off the algae slowly. I think we need another dedicated pipe with just a proper vent. So, let's see. I think that means this one's actually going to have to go here. And then cut this off. Cut this off. This one could go here. This one can... Well... This one could go here. That can go like that. And then this will come through here. That's fine. And then... That is abyssalite. That's fine. So then our gas bridge here... Oh, God. It's fine. That could just come down here, I guess. And I'll vent it on that side, and I'll send it this way, and I'll vent it on the other side too. Yeah. Okay. We're removing all of this later. Just remember this. Before you start complaining about how untidy it is. But that needs to actually be a priority 9. This could be a priority 8. We have to call you out on your wire spaghetti or pipes too. You have to call me out on permanent stuff. This isn't actually going to be permanent. This is going to be here for like another 5 cycles. We're building this all so we can survive up to the point where all these volcanoes are tamed. We have some actual power generation going on that isn't coal. And then we can actually just set up the base at our leisure. We have to get to the sustainable part first. And then we can worry about neatness. Yeah, it's the classic temporary. Right, we already researched steam turbines. That's nice. This is gonna be permanent, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Right, let's make you out of copper because the copper's already here. And we don't have any lead. The no lead thing is quite amusing, I must say. Right, build this here as well. Then we're pretty close to the point where we can just actually properly set this up. So we'll sweep this as well. Nope. We'll sweep this as well. We could boil all of this water in here. Love the dupe noises. These dupes have got some pretty good noises today, to be honest. Right, let's move this door here. I guess eventually if we boil the liquids, this isn't going to be here, so we'll have to seal this off eventually. Or build an actual vacuum lock. I mean, this basically looks like a vacuum lock already, right? Oh, will we turn one of the hammers into a filtering station? Probably. Possibly. This is going to be actively cool, because I don't want to rule out us geotuning it later. I guess we could extend it if need be. I need to put another tile here. This is actually pretty close to being fine for a vacuum locked liquid lock. The only issue is I need to... Well, first of all, I think I need to seal this bit off. Yeah, build the tile here so the liquid builds up here. This is pretty close to being a perfect little vacuum lock. Don't think even Geotinder would need more than 2 turbines. Yeah, I guess if they're actively cooled, yeah. So what else would we do with this? We put some tiles here. We put some tiles here, and then this would form an actual vacuum liquid lock. But we've got to put a liquid in here that isn't going to boil. In fact, okay, here's what we do. We put an airflow tile here. Put an airflow tile here. This liquid all gets boiled. Then we can keep another liquid in here to form the lock, and it shouldn't boil from contact with the steam. How much uranium do we have? We have a lot of uranium. Maybe we just put the liquid uranium here. We could do that. Yes, you're right. I probably should just look up one of my own videos from when I was a bit more... when my thoughts were a bit more coherent back in the great past. Yes, good idea. We did make a video about a pretty good metal volcano tamer. I don't want to follow my guides all the time. Even if they are correct. This isn't going to be working today anyways. We'll get the basics going. We'll get enough stuff going for a thumbnail, and then we'll wrap it up. Actually, it's 10:30 already. You're also not going to erupt for another 23 cycles. So we're definitely not going to get any steam in here anytime soon. Did you actually build the oxygen pipes? Yes. The oxygen is starting to come in. That's good. I could build more vents over here. That's fine. Man, I don't know. I don't think I'm doing much that's thumbnail worthy at this point in the run. You would actually need to get over here, wouldn't you? And then build like a ladder here. Yeah. I think we'll go for one more cycle, and I'll figure out what we're gonna actually do the thumbnail of. Got to at least give the impression that we're trying to be neat and tidy. Maybe just vacuuming this room out. I think it probably will still be the copper volcano. We've actually ended up with some water in here. Somehow could be the puff cam, worst case, not enough point for it yet. No. It's got to be with the eyeball suit, so that's what we got to do. I need you guys to actually get in here and do this, which you should do. Let's see. I think the plan is I'm actually going to put the liquid uranium in here, because we've got plenty of uranium. I just want a liquid layer that's going to be stable in here. We could use naphtha for the liquid locks. That's fine. So let's build some heavy watt wire. Let's put 100 kilograms per tile of uranium ore in here. We've got enough that we can do this for all the volcanoes. We probably don't need 100 kilograms per tile. But we're going to do it, because why not? Right, you can dig this as well. And then we need to start venting everything out. Let's actually remove this door now. You've got a little bit of water in here. I'll tell you what, if you just build an ice temperature plate in here, we don't need this. Yeah, just build an ice temperature plate in here. We have enough ice nearby. It's fine. And then where are we going to put the other stuff? So the thermo aquatuna I'm going to put on the other side. That's going to go here. We've got 8.8 tons of steel. That's pretty good.
Seek fluid intake.
Seek fluid intake. Look at this. You picked the best. You picked the best possible moment to do this. I don't know. That's not... This isn't the worst thumbnail shot in the world. Just the eyeballs working on it. Yeah, I'll go get some water in a minute. In fact, you know what? You know what? Let's actually switch back to puff cam. There you go. Enjoy puff cam while they're building random stuff here, and maybe we'll get a thumbnail shot. I'll go get some water. We'll come back. I'll stick around a little bit longer. Apart from the giant blob of liquid in the middle, it's not looking too shabby. Right, here's the liquid. Look, see liquids. Look, it's me. It's me in liquid form. I'm sure we got some decent enough shots of the dupes playing around with all this. Right, let's think about this. So, igneous rock, the bypass, I think we'll just do like this. That seems fine. Then, we'll run this up here. This is going to be actively cooled. So, I'll probably just radiant pipe it here. I guess we make this out of aluminium, because we actually have loads of aluminium. That's nice. I love aluminium volcanoes. I think they are just straight up my favorite volcano. Me and... oh, Christ. So, is it geotuning that makes the liquid layer on the volcano necessary? No. Basically, it's just for... I don't know. It's just for conductivity. If we have the liquid in here, it exchanges temperature very rapidly with the liquid metal. So I'm hoping we can use that to cool the liquid metal, cool the metal into debris a bit quicker. Maybe? We'll see. I just like having excuses to cover stuff in liquid uranium. That's mostly it. You're a really good dupe. Do we just print Bubbles and give her her own bed? I feel like the answer is yes. Let's actually do this. We would need to put in another bed suite up here. Or maybe I just remove the mealwoods for now. Okay, you know what? We have enough excess mealwoods. Let's just put some more beds. Yeah, we'll print Bubbles. There you go, have fun. Priorities. You can focus on building. Schedule, you can go here. There you go. Bubbles can go for building. Have a hat. You could go for... We need to get more people to sustainability. To exosuits. Right, I can remove these two. The sleepweeds, the Lysy sleepweeds are still here. I could put a decoration in here. I might as well put some decorations in here at this point. Whatever, we'll figure something out. Even tuned, most metal volcanoes can run on one turbine if actively cooled. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted... We had enough room for 2 turbines. I just wanted to make sure it was safe. I know we've had problems in the past where we've set it up and we thought it was safe and it wasn't, and... I'd rather just do it. We have the resources. You're actually idle? You've run out of errands? Oh no. Now what? I mean, we can do some more research for now. Let's do some more research. We're going to want some of this stuff for the metal volcano anyways, right? Yeah, you guys are being unusually productive. This is usually a sign that you've actually got too much stuff going on. Oh wait, you're not making stuff with mutants, are you? Forbid mutants. Yeah, this is all forbid mutants. This is fine. Did you put the Lycy Sleep Eat in here? I think perhaps we have one box left. That's fine. Yeah, maybe we just fish for thumbnails here now. This one could be just like a normal liquid lock. Yeah, at least I think the actual issue is now we're gonna need more suit docks if the dupes are getting idle. It's probably fine. You gonna build something, Max? All I need is like a shot of you guys running past it and giving each other the thumbs up. That's all I need. We'll go to the end of the cycle, I think. I guess they've got a bit of a convoluted route to actually get in here. Max is just a little bit injured. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Nice. It will definitely be an in-progress shot today. But that's okay. Right. Well, I don't want to keep playing if the dupe's getting idle, because I'm getting idle. Oh, right. Right. One more thing to do. Let's just queue this all up. We'll get it built next stream. We will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when, but we will be back because I've still got more catching up to do. And frankly, I feel like progress has been a little slow on this run because of me. So I want to catch up a lost time. That'll do. That's enough for 26 dupes. And then, yeah, that's enough seeds for that. If you're... Are you a mess hall at the moment? Yeah, you're a mess hall. That's fine. Okay. I'll save it here. We're getting there. Glad you guys have been enjoying today's stream. I'm being too harsh on myself as usual. We just gotta make it... We just gotta actually get around to playing. I think that's what I'm frustrated about, is that I wanted to play it and I've not felt good enough to do it. That's a shame. But thanks very much for hanging out, everyone. It's usually the best part of my day, hanging out with you guys. If you like what you see and you're not already following me, feel free to follow me on Twitch. You'll get notifications when I go live. For helpful YouTube videos, which are actually probably a bit more helpful than me at the moment, I have lots of auction not included build guides on the YouTube channel. And we've got the Discord as well, where people hang out and they post ideas and builds and memes and various things. We do have Metal Volcano Tamers on YouTube. We also have a natural gas room, but we're not going to build a big natural gas room in this run. We're just going to hook the vents up for now, and then we'll probably sort that out more thoroughly later, because eventually with the sour gas boiling, we're obviously going to have lots of natural gas coming in anyways. So we'll revisit those at a later time. Oh, look. Look, it's my work access card. I shouldn't be showing you this. It's hidden behind the camera. Hilarious. Right. Enough pontificating. Let's see who's available to raid. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it, Redneck. Glad you enjoyed it, Uglivisk. I'm aiming to stream Monday, Tuesday as well, but we'll see what happens. Realistically, this is the last week before I go on holiday. So I'm going to have to shuffle around some bits regardless. Man, I have no idea who's actually streaming on the Saturday. Should we go raid someone else who's playing Oxygen Not Included? let's go raid El Turtle Hermit. I don't know what they're up to, but we'll go find out. Have fun, everyone. Make sure to send fishy regards, fishy emotes, etc. We'll see what El Turtle Hermit is up to. Take care, everyone. I will be back tomorrow. And if you like Balatro, there's a new Balatro video on YouTube as well. So have a look at that. See you later.